26. Yeah. All right, we're actually going to start in child's pose tonight. Okay, is it just us? It is just us tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm coming for a while, but it's okay. I need it too. Let's breathe nice and wide. We're just going to melt down and do our breathing here. Through the belly, melt the chest and forehead down to the mat. And begin lengthening the breath. Inhale, feel back ribs expand. On your exhale, melt a little deeper into your mat. Just beginning to center ourselves. Taking about 2 more breath cycles. And we exhale, gently walk our way back up and find hero's pose. So you can place a block between the feet. Nice wide knees. Sitting up nice and tall. So it's almost connected onto the block. Nice wide open airspace. We'll have a few inhales here, inhaling the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale. Maybe look to the chin. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll mobilize the spine. Some seated cat-cows on our inhale. Open the arms back. Arch the spine. Lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine, drop the chin, give yourself a nice big hug. Hold that for a minute. Inhale again. Exhale, other arm. 1 more time each side with your breath. Alternating arms. Last one. And we'll release and interlace the fingers behind the head, pressing the hands into the head. Open shoulders, just breathing into any tightness here. And we'll drop that left elbow down, taking a side stretch. And round forward, so circling that upper body all the way over to the other side, opening up the elbows, and then inhaling back up to center. Exhale, we'll reverse that, dropping the right elbow, circle around, inhaling back to center, and reverse. We'll do 1 more time each side. Moving with the breath. Instrument center. As we release our hands, we'll come to a reverse prayer pose. So bring the hands together behind your back. Or if that's uncomfortable, you can press your hands into your low back. And take another moment to close your eyes Focus on that space between your eyebrows. And think of your intention for today's class. What are you seeking? What do you desire to receive from today's class? Bring in that intention. Exhale, release. Transitioning to hands and knees to the top. Take some cat cow. Some hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, lifting the head and the tailbone. Exhale, rounding. Drop the chin. Move with your breath. Inhale, literally press the hands into the mat. Exhale, round. Inhale, pulling the heart space through. Exhale, pressing into that arched spine. One more time each way. Inhale. And exhale. Going back to neutral. Maybe take the knees slightly wider. We'll be doing some half body circles. So pressing the hips out to the right side and circling all the way back over the heels. And then inhaling back up through center. Again, right side. Inhale to center. And one more time on this side again. And back to center. Keeping the knees wide, right left hand center, right hand to the ear. Inhale, hammer, elbow open. Exhale, lower. Two more like that. And inhale, with the arm reached up nice and tall. Releasing up with those fingertips, pressing into the top together. Inhale here. Exhale, thread the needle coming down onto your shoulder. Resting the temple. Left hand reaching forward, or maybe take a bind, wrapping around to the right hip, pulling that left shoulder open. Whatever you are desiring here. And trying to relax into that stretch. Your body be heavy. And one more breath here. Correcting our way back up to tabletop. We'll extend our right leg out to the sides. Maybe the left toes tucked up to you. Maybe shift the weight back and forward. Just loosening up the inner thigh. Moving with the breath. And one more. Hold back over that heel. And maybe come on the forearms or lower down onto a block. Just folding the side stretch. One more breath. And we'll walk our way back up, holding that right leg in. And taking our hand over to the other side. So right hand center, left hand to the ear. Inhale, open. Exhale, lower. Two more. And one more. This time, lifting up, extending the arm, pressing that shoulder back. Inhale and exhale, thread the needle. Taking your arm position of choice. Allowing your body to really sink in here. Practicing. Letting the earth support you. One more practice. Pressing our way up. And extending the left leg out to the side. Rocking forward and back. Moving at your pace. That's fun. Sitting back on the field, holding. Filling up the backside body with a big inhale. And releasing back to hands and knees. We'll bring our knees down under the hips and shoulders once again. And we'll head into upward dog progression. So inhale, engage the core, then the right hands forward, like you're shaping someone's hand. And back down. And left hand transferring the weights. Extending, reaching forward and back down. This time we'll extend that right leg back. Place the left foot, keeping the core engaged and the pressure through the palms. And bring the knee back to the mat. Other side. And back down. Option to reach opposite hand, opposite foot, and take a full bird dog, or continuing to alternate. Again, keeping that pressure through the palm, nice and strong through the core. Another option to curl the elbow toward the knee. So exhale, curl around the spine. Inhale, extend and reach. Two more. And the last option is start with our back, grabbing toes. Pressing that foot into the palm, kicking and opening that right shoulder back. Release back down to the knees. And we'll take that on the other side. So either alternating or reaching the left hand, the right foot. Feeling that energy running from fingertips through the heel. And with breath, curve the elbow towards the nice and round up the spine. Inhale, reach. Option to circle the arm back and reach for the toes. Opening up the left shoulder. And release back to the knees. Welcome to downward dog mat. So taking our toe, lifting our hips and shifting that weight back. Let the head be heavy. You can pedal the feet here. And holding intention through the mat. And we'll lift up onto the toes and lower. heels. Stretch your backs, the legs. One more time. And find pigeon pose. So lifting that left foot up off of the mat, putting a bend into the knee, and sliding that knee behind the left wrist. Top of the right foot, slide and pull back. And you can take blocks here, maybe to bring your core a little closer. Lift up nice and tall in pigeon. And eventually settling down. Making the pigeon low. We go deeper to glute. Maybe resting for a little long. Head over your hands. Breathing and releasing. One more breath here. So kind of this, and place our hands back with our shoulders, tuck our back toe, step down your dog. And let it heavy, give it a shake. Nice rest breath here. And we'll take pigeon on the other side. Right foot lifts. Slide the knee behind the wrist. And nice long back leg. Stand up. So you can stretch through the cluster. Lowering down. Deeper stretch through the glutes. Allow your body to release. One more breath here. And work our way back up. Two hands and knees this time. And find your cabin for pose once more. Nice flat knees. So you can lift it back. Slide your fingertips forward. We'll take both hands over to the right side for side stretch. Taking a full breath here, filling up those extended ribs. So if you're walking over to the left side, breathing into those right ribs. And back to center. Lift your back down to hands and knees. And downward dog. This time we'll walk our feet toward our hands, coming into forward fold and just hang here for a breath. Allowing your soft, heavy, releasing through the spine. Any movement that feels good. Holding nose and chin through the neck. And coming back to stillness, aligning the feet under the hips. We'll release the hands to chin. Inhale, lift and extend the spine. Exhale, refold, hug it in. Bring the feet through the mat as we inhale, and stand. Palms to max and exhale and start center. Taking a resting breath here. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, pulling the hips back, forward fold. Release the spine. Hands to shins, inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, refold, hug in. Front to the feet as we inhale, rise. Maybe pressing the hips forward or taking a slight back bend. And exhale, nice center. Good resting breath here. Opening the hands out, finding our neck pose to Savasana. Checking in with alignment. Connecting through all the edges of the feet. Lifting tall through the ground. Engaging the core, keeping the ribs down. Nice collar on the face. Feeling yourself with an inhale. And grounding yourself with an exhale. One more long breath. And then we'll bring the arms to the center. And we're going to be moving into some balance work. So shifting our weight into our left foot. We'll inhale that right knee up and hands forward. Your ribs down, core engaged. And we'll set that right foot down, crossing it to the left. And we'll take a forward fold here. So you may want to block to land your hands down onto. But start by tilting the hips back and lowering the hands down toward the mat. Maybe landing on the block to let it absorb some of your weight. And slowly rise once again. And inhale that T back up. And keeping a slight bend in the left knee, we're going to step the right foot all the way back to the crescent lunge. Nice wide lunge. And we'll straighten out the legs and fold over the front leg into pyramid pose. Both toes pointing forward. So we're going to alternate between this pigeon pose and coming back up to our crescent lunge. So inhale the arms up and find cactus arms here. Pulling the elbows back, lifting through the chest. And then exhale, fold it over the front leg into pigeon. Do that one more time. Inhale up. Elbows back. And then exhale to pigeon. We'll set that back foot forward to our forward fold. And hands, shins, inhale, lift, extend through the spine. Exhale, refold. And inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. The rest are up here. And we'll take that through on the other side. So shifting the weight into your right foot. We'll lift the left knee and rise. Keeping the core engaged, focusing on the point in front of you. And with a slightly bent right knee, we'll step the left foot all the way back. A couple cross. And we'll tilt the hips back and take a forward fold. Coming down onto the block if you'd like. Feeling that in the outside of the back leg. Through the IT band. And we'll slowly come back up. When you're ready, bring that knee back up. And stepping back to pyramid, to our crescent lunge, nice wide stance. Both knees are bent. And we'll straighten our legs and fold forward into pyramid. Inhale, rise. Elbows back to cactus. Exhale, fold forward to pyramid. Again, inhale. Bring those elbows back. And exhale, pyramid. Stepping it back from forward, we'll finish here. Hands to shins. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down, start center. Resting right here. We'll add on into the full photo salutation, offering some modifications next. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Stepping back to plank or to tabletop. Your choice. We'll lower down to our belly, keeping the elbows in nice and tight. Warming up for our back bends, taking the fingertips out to the side for some mini cobras. We'll inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. We'll press our way back to tabletop. Tuck the toes with the hips and find downward dog once again. Taking a moment here, resting breath. Walking the feet toward the hands, finding forward fold, and finishing our sun salutation. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise down. And exhale, back to heart center. Resting breath. And we'll be adding on to our next sun salutation with some warrior poses. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back way. Exhale, hands to mat, stepping back to tabletop or looking back to plank. And holding or floating through chaturanga. So if you're flowing, we're going to keep those elbows in, moving with the breath. Inhale up into a mini cobra or a full cobra. And arriving with downward dog. You can arrive through tabletop or go directly from your cobra and taking a resting breath here. We'll be stepping the left foot forward and finding warrior one. Turning the back foot out slightly, nice wide stance. Inhale, the arms up. Squaring those hips off to the front of the room. Nice lunge in the front knee. And then we'll open up to warrior two. So back foot opens, arms lowered, keeping that same bend in the front knee. We'll take the reverse square, front fingertips flip up, and tilt back. Again, keeping that lunge as you reach back for a side stretch. And we'll come back up to warrior two and continue all the way through to extended side angle, resting a hand on the elbow, on a block. And bringing that top arm forward overhead. And from here, we'll open back up to warrior two. We're going to be turning to the wide edge of the mat toward the back wall. So turning the toes out. And we'll bring our hands to heart center, taking some goddess squats. So weights in the heels, we're going to lower down with the breath and back up. Two more. And straighten. Turning the toes forward. We'll shift the hips back and find a wide leg forward fold. Hands come to the mat or to the block. Being heavy here. Walk both hands over to the right foot. And just hold here for a breath. Just both hands over to the left foot. And back to center. And we'll come down into a side lunge. Bending the left knee at the front of the mat. Hands can rest on a block in front of you. Like to lift up a little taller through the upper body. Or maybe bringing the arms to heart center. Whatever's in your practice tonight. And then we're going to transition. Stepping the left foot back and finding downward dog. Resting breath here. And we'll repeat on the other side. So right leg is going to step forward and find our warrior one on the other side. Back toes, slightly angled out. Nice deep lunge. Making sure the knees over the ankle. Right hip flexor back. And opening up to warrior two. Releasing over those back fingertips. And reverse warrior. Nice long side stretch as the lunge reaches forward, fingers reaching back. And lifting back to warrior two, continuing down to the seven side angle. Reaching those fingertips forward. And back up to warrior two. This time we'll face the other direction, wide edge of the mat, toes out, hands in heart center. Goddess squats with your breath. More through your body. Two more. And just stop here, toes forward, hips back, coming to our wide and forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Keeping our left hand down, while inhale, twisting the right arm up. Gaze can follow those fingertips. And lower it back down. Other side. Inhaling up. Exhale back down. This time finding our side lunge. Bending the right knee. Out of that. Finding downward dog once again. And walking or jumping the feet toward the hands, finishing that salutation, hands to shins, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And inhale, rise. Exhale, let's heart center. And take your resting breath. We'll be doing one more sun salutation sequence. A little more balance work. Those blocks nearby, maybe having one tall in front. So going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, forward. Exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump the feet back to plank, hands tabletop, and option to flow through chaturanga with your breath. Lowering down on the exhale, taking your back bend on the inhale, and rising back into the dog, to get there. And we'll take our left foot forward once again and plank in the rear one. Inhaling the arms up. And we'll bring our hands to our heart center and we'll prepare for warrior three. So we'll push up that back foot and come forward onto the left leg. You can bring your hands down to the bump or maybe leave the toes on your right foot down like a little kickstand. And we're working for you today. And put a bend into that left knee and step back once again to a lunge, all the way down to the lizard. So both hands on the inside of that left knee. We'll take a several twist. So left right hand stays on the mat. Inhaling, left arm twisting toward the knee. One more breath here. We'll bring the other hand down. Stepping with the left foot back, so we'll find downward dog. Rest and breath. Taking that to the other side, inhaling the right leg up, stepping it through, finding later one. And getting ready to push that foot forward and start center. And bending the right knee and stepping that left foot back to the mat, all the way down to the lizard. And take a simple twist to the right. Gaze in. One more breath here. And bring that heel down. And come down to the knees. We'll lower it all the way down to the belly. Into cooling poses here. We're going to take a reverse windshield wiper. So bending the knees. And just letting the feet fall to one side and the other. You can let your head rest. Just release the hips, the low back. Pull it out, and we're going to let our feet come down to the mat and turn it out. And find crocodile pose for a few resting breaths. Going round here. resting, letting our whole body be supported. Take 2 more long breaths here. And turn back to the tops of the feet. We're going to press our way back to child's pose. Just lifting all the way back, opening the knees nice and wide. And taking the hips over the heels, feeling that nice release on the low back. And we can take another arm variation here. Maybe prayer hands behind the head, or maybe one of the ones we've already done. Just breathing here. One breath here. Introducing the hands. Put the back arm out to the tabletop. And over onto our seats. We're going to find a modified foot pose. So just doing a little more forward to support balance poses we're practicing. So we want to shift our weight back. We can hold on to the thighs or the knees, or the arms reach forward. Lots of different variations here. Nice long bend, open collarbone. Maybe lifting one foot off the mat. And we're going to rest, so coming forward. Just taking a nice resting pose of the head hanging heavy. We'll be doing one more boat pose variation. And coming back up. And taking both feet off this time. And ready. Slow back down to the resting pose. Deep breath. We'll extend the legs out. Finding stack pose. Taking a big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reaching up and over the legs. Holding here for a breath. And we're releasing, inhale up, arms up. And one more time, exhale. Resting up here. Feeling back up nice and tall. The shoulders roll back. And we'll be coming all the way down onto the mat. So reaching sat fingers forward or holding on to the thighs, pull our belly button to spine, and just lower our way down, nice and slow, supporting yourself, breathing to letting the shoulder blades and then the head connect, and arms come out over the head. Good morning pose. Taking our space, making a big X on the mat. Deep breaths here. One more breath here. And pull our knees in, give ourselves a nice big hug, lifting up the head. And holding that right knee in, we'll extend the left leg out, nice long head, come back down to that. Circling the ankle here. Take that twist across the body, so right arm, stabilize yourself out to the side. Left arm, bring that knee across the body. Okay, maybe in the opposite direction of the knee. Trying to keep those shoulder blades connected on the back. One more breath here. And gently back to center. Having more loosening once again. Lifting up the head, thinking of both. Exhale, release the right leg down. Pulling the left knee in. Circling the ankle. Take the knee across the body to twist. Left arm out to the side to stay close. Shoulder blades down. Becomes a long breath. One. And back to center. Left your knees in. Lifting the head. And then dropping both feet down to the mat. We'll cross the right ankle over left knee. Press that right knee away at the hip. And we'll take the figure four stretch, pulling the knees in toward the body. And fingers behind the left leg. Maybe adding some rocking side to side. Flip over left foot down and switch sides. Same left over right, press that left knee open. And when you're ready, pull it in close to your chest. Figure four. And movement that feels good. So releasing down to legs. Take a reclined butterfly pose here, so that your knees fall open. Maybe placing a block under the knee, but is more comfortable. It's just letting gravity open the hips. Maybe retuck those shoulder blades under and opening up the chest. Maybe hands are on the body or palms facing up. Take a few more breaths here.
And you're ready to take your final resting pose, maybe supporting the outside of the thigh, step together. And we'll extend the legs out once long. Maybe again, retucking the shoulder blades under, palms turning up. And we'll take the next few minutes in Shavasana just to allow the body to integrate the practice and be supported.